Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
I forget where I got it. It's just because it's been so long, I forgot where I'd gotten it. Did you have to buy it somewhere?
Yeah, I got it out of the gal by the inn in Legion. It's not
Right.
Garrison, obviously, but you know that whatever that homeland area is called.
Yeah. The
But when I
Dream
read
Grove.
about it, I think it was expansion back. But see, I didn't play Balance until now. I never did,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
why I would never have bought that.
It looks really funny too when you're in if you're in your Moonkin form. I think you
Yeah,
have to
well, I
be
got the
in Moonkin
star
form.
stuff. No,
Yeah.
they made it so you can do it in the star thing now, so
Oh,
that's
good.
good. Yeah, you just kind of fall. It's kind of like slow fall.
Right. I find it pretty handy.
Flap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Flap.
She was telling me earlier, don't you have Flap? And I'm like, huh? What?
Well, what?
Flap!
I'm like, it's in your spell book because I forgot I had to buy it.
The one thing that they changed that made me I have struggled to is the blink. You know how they changed our movement that used to be Displacer Beast. No, the one that used to be Displacer Beast. I don't know what else was in that.
Oh, yeah.
So
I do. I know what you're talking.
I forget what it's called for Moonkin, but it's like the Hunter Disengage. I don't play a Hunter, so it is a foreign concept to go backwards for me. So I've had to really think twice and think about where I'm positioned in raid. So when I get the I-beam, I don't, I'm not aiming you know what I mean? That's been kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah.
And then for the Healy one, you have to click on somebody and you leap to them, and then I'm like, oh man, why'd you guys have to do this? It hurts my brain. But yes,
I don't think we have that anymore in Resto.
Yeah. You have you don't have Displacer Beast. What you do is you have to click on you have to click on an ally, and then you use it, and it brings you to.
Oh, is it a talent? Because I don't recognize that. Oh, I probably didn't choose it then because I was like, oh, I'll never use that.
Yeah, I forget what the because I don't really do Resto.
Wild Charge. So if you're non-shapeshifted, you fly to an ally's position.
Right, yeah, and if you're in stag form, you can just leap forward. If you're in water form, you'll just zoom forward. If you're in healer form, you have to click on them. If you're in kitty form, I think you have to click on the I forget kitty.
Yeah, well, you leap behind an enemy, dazing them for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That can be handy on cat form.
Yeah, but when you're trying to get away, like you're Irving or something,
yeah,
or you're in the middle of a raid, and you need to blink out, and you're like, oh shit, I go backwards. I landed right in the middle of the group instead of jumping out of the group.
But then you surprise them so much they forget to attack you.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. And the treants, I love those too. That's my favorite.
Yeah, they're cute. Especially when they fade away, when they die, and they just like kind of break in half, and the looks on their faces like, aw.
Yeah, we were doing Keystones. I was on my Druid, and my daughter was on Druid in balance form, and our tank was like, oh my god, look at all these treants! I was like, yes, look at them all.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Stranger.
Yeah.
How was your trip?
It was good. Had a lot of fun.
Did you catch an elk?
No, we didn't see any elk, but we got a deer. So we didn't come home skunked.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's good.
Deer is good.
Would you move your giant yak, please?
It was a Bambi.
Oh, no.
Well, better than having her starve to death. with all
well,
the population
it
and
was
stuff,
really
right?
Bambi's mom, but.
Oh, you're that hunter.
Yeah, he's that hunter.
We have a hunter that actually hunts the Bambis.
Well, depending on where you're from, I can imagine, because I've seen some of those deer back east. They're not much bigger than a Doberman.
We have some big deer in here. This guy just shoots anything he sees. He came to my husband because his father was ill or something. Had to take him to the hospital. He's like, "Can you come take this deer? I've got to get it, taken care of." And so my husband went and got it, and he was like, "My God, the thing's not even as big as a dog."
Well, I look at it this way. As long as he's eating it and he's not doing it just to do it, shoot it just to shoot it, then I'm fine with that.
All right.
I mean, you're not getting as much meat off of it as you would, but whatever. Sometimes you just got to take what you get.
Wonder what the view would be if the human race ever fell off the top of the food chain.
Watch the last Jurassic Park movie. You shall find out.
There's too many dumb people in that movie.
No kidding.
I hate that whole thing. That whole universe just angers me. You see so many decisions that are like, yeah, okay, they're all gonna die. Oh, sure, I get that it's not their fault, but I mean, And then like, oh, we got these raptors, and it's like, we have a military. Like, kill the raptors. Done. And like, how good is it to have a raptor that needs somebody to hold a pointer rifle on the guy who's getting hit? Like, then you just need a sniper rifle. Like, come on.
Hello.
What movie is this?
Hello. Nope.
Thank God for rainy days.
Pretty much. That's why I'm on tonight. And now we'll be at rainy all the time.
Yeah, because that's done now, right? You guys are done this
Tomorrow.
week?
Tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Sammy and I never went this year. We always go, too. We have to kill this trash before we can go down to Zool, right?
Yeah. Well, you guys do. I can just stealth past it. Yeah, but the downside is we can maybe make it through one leg, and that's if everyone stays together. And then we have to wait 15 minutes for it to recharge. And then on top of that, we still have to kill all this trash on the main platform.
Yeah. Well, we can't even get there without killing the trash. Just fall off and die.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
There he is. Hey, Sixes.
Hello. Hey.
We thought about stopping by, but it was like 6:30 this morning.
Oh, you bought the new T-Boos, huh? Where'd you get it to drop?
I technically bought it from Tap.
Oh, okay.
She got it to drop, and I bought it at a premium because she doesn't have a tune that can use it and doesn't have the patience to sell it.
That's a good friend to have.
Yeah.
You got a good deal.
He just wanted to be more like me.
Let me see what it looks like. Where are you? Wow, that looks wicked cool, that outfit. That is really cool. I actually do have a tune that could use it, but I don't play her, so that much, my warrior. And I'd rather see him. That looks really cool. They better be afraid of you. It's Pumpkinhead.
Well, my little girl had a tea party today with her friends.
Aww.
Just got over about an hour ago.
All right. Any other summons can be done inside.
I took my daughter shooting today.
Oh.
Well, I won a rifle out of a lottery, or not a lottery. What do you call those?
Yeah.
As a lottery.
A raffle.
A raffle.
Yeah.
A raffle. Yeah. And it's a 22.
Same idea.
So I took it with me hunting, and I got it
perfect.
sighted in. And then when I got back, I told her, I said, "Okay, well, let's go shooting." She goes, "Oh, okay, whenever you want." And I was like, "How about tomorrow?" And she goes, "Really?" And she had a blast.
Awesome.
Boy, I tell you what, if there was something that she had to shoot quick, she'll never get it. She took her time on
action?
every shot. Yeah, it's a little lever action 22.
Thanks for lock rocks.
I put a little scope on it, and so it'd be easier for her.
Yeah, teach her how to John Wayne it.
No, I'm not going to teach her the bad habits. You learn those on your own.
You do that thing where he like whips the thing around with lever action to cock it, and almost like a guy twirling a pistol.
He does that with a Winchester 30-30.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. True grit.
Well, John Wayne wasn't in True Grit, though. He was kind of deceased at that time.
You mean Frozen, right?
Or is True Grit, wasn't True Grit like redone?
Yes.
It was redone.
That's what it was.
The
Okay.
original Rooster Cog. Again,
You want to
I'm
clear
old.
trash while we're sitting here?
I forgot you have to clear trash again to get to the platform. I was like, oh, I'm just going to jump down to the platform.
Fell down, didn't you?
I'm actually inside the ball of blood on the platform right now.
Oh my.
Because when it reses you from that jump of stupid, it's like, oh, you want to be on this platform? Here you go.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, Pucky just had to come and show up my DPS. I see how he is.
I have a personal vendetta against Zool.
Run away.
I'm not
no
messing
Zool,
around.
Only Dana.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
So feel free to tell Fafford happy birthday. His is tomorrow. He'll be 54.
Ooh.
Happy
What?
birthday.
Happy
No,
birthday.
no. My birthday passed already.
Try again, hon.
Last year?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it was last
Happy
year.
birthday.
Thank you.
How many do you need, right?
Great.
So we're gonna have to make a point at the podcast to say happy birthday to Fafford, everybody, even though I'm not gonna be there.
Exactly.
No, you don't have to.
Sure we do.
Oh well, you don't have a choice now.
Of course, we have to remember to say, and yesterday was Fafford's birthday. Is that how it goes? Yeah.
Yeah, because we post the next day. I know. Tap likes that when I go, oh, and tomorrow is this. And she goes, no, it's not. That's Tuesday. It's like, yes, but we post on Monday.
Oh, I gotta turn my tooltips off for my helium.
Well, the good news is you can't say you're over the hill and you can't even climb it, right?
I'm coming down the other side anyway.
Are you rolling?
I got the brakes on.
He's a youngster.
Yeah, it was.
He was. I just picked that up.
Still younger
Thanks,
than
Tap.
I am.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, I'm not. Who am I kidding?
Oh, sorry. I must have. Yeah, I think that was me. Sorry. No more DPS in healing form, right?
You see, we have 4 tanks. All taking Casa, Donna, and her little one.
I'm not making my baby tank.
Is it your shield? Can we get a portal up to get all taken here? Please?
You want it up top or down below?
Whichever you prefer.
I don't have a preference. Well, Pucky moved at the last second.
Hmm?
Tried to drop that soul well on top of you. You moved at the last second. See how you are? I was going to go boom chicken, but that didn't work.
Okay.
Beware. Beware.
was feared.
So did I.
Friends.
You need a range to grab the Bloodweavers, like with silences.
Oh, Jesus. I get an external.
Gotcha.
Beware.
Hear it again.
Nice.
Grab the
BOE
Dominator out.
hand.
If you can.
I've got both of them out. Oh, God, I'm going. Thank you, Ant.
If any of the druids can target the Dominators,
beware.
Soothe them.
Beware. Beware.
I'm bringing more.
Beware.
New Dominator.
Beware.
New Dominator.
Beware. Beware.
Grab one of these Dominators off me, Don. Actually, we'll just nuke them down.
Beware. Beware.
Well, that was pretty good.
Can we get him off TV?
We lose one.
Before we get in combat? Thank you. How many times can we summon her Disney?
Yes.
A few more of us can join in.
Wonder if her tune will get split apart by the atom.
Get her squelched. There's a subreddit for that.
Can we try it just to see what it'll look like? We'll buzzer. Don't worry.
A pack of haste? What
Yeah,
is
it's
that?
a ring enchant.
Oh, I thought you were like a backpack full of haste.
Packed. Yes, pack. Sorry, mistyped.
I was just wondering what that was. I was like,
It's
yeah,
a
right.
remnants of the old hunters who used to actually have haste. When you
Right.
When they had quivers.
Have you gotten one?
No, not yet.
Okay, I can make one.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I can do it too, but I'm on the wrong server.
Pact of Haste, huh?
God damn. That's my fault.
Stand back here after we get this trash, and I'll get.
Perfect.
Rat's Fae.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
That's 2 BOEs that have dropped in
I know.
so far.
Very nice.
Make that
And Donna, 3. Jeez.
Nice.
I got cloth.
Where are you, Rafe?
And in the very back. Thank you, Jelly.
There
Just
you go.
tell me how much you want for it later.
Read Guilty.
Beware.
Particularly rating ones.
Actually, mine are like 27. I didn't know there was a higher.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher. Yeah, we talked about that last night.
Oh, did we? Oh, so that was so yesterday.
Yep, you, me, and 6s.
That's right.
Been waiting for the world crest to drop and get level 3.
At work today screwed me all up.
Huh, you had to go in? You were on call?
Yep, I went in at. He called me at 10:15. I was there till 4.
Ow.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Oh my god, because the guy was just so picky. I did more than just the tubes. I ended up doing the base plate on the Keonts, and Brian ended up having to come in too, and he didn't like that very much. Then we had to wait until they bonded the parts, and it's just a mess. Marked them. He didn't like that.
Ooh, what the hell is going on with these BOEs?
No, I got 2.
Another one? Oh my god. I want one. I want one.
Oh, Blizz must have
I
broke
just
some.
need some of their luck.
I don't think I've ever gotten a BOE.
You don't want my leg.
I got one, and
That's just
I got
totally
one,
weird to get to.
but not here.
I haven't gotten anything off of any of the bosses for ages.
Let's see how to come in then.
Well, if I could use it, sure.
Mine I got off for World Boss. The one I sold to Casa.
Really?
There's
Holy shit!
Holy moly! Wow.
Wait, how many is that?
That was what,
Jesus.
5?
5. at
More
least.
than that. 1, 2, 3,
I
5.
think it's
Yeah,
5.
5. Yeah.
Congrats, Mommy.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats everybody.
Yep.
Alright, I got a cauldron. Is everybody here?
Yep.
Alright, I'll eat first.
We're gonna be optimistic.
I was gonna say.
Pucky brought the big guns. And we're gonna do awesome.
We are.
So that we can give Epistle a hard time for not being here.
Okay, I'm putting Cauldron down over to the right here.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.
Stop.
You're welcome.
Okay, that's for Cauldron.
I just picked it up.
Well, then you can hit ready. Because you got one.
I hit ready before I drank it.
Well, it's not a ready check to drink it. It's a ready check to...
That
if you got a Cauldron. Yeah. All right. Who didn't check? All right. Okay, finish them off. And like that, they're gone.
And I hope they were delicious.
Mine's cherry flavored.
Oh, good. You got the special one.
Ew.
Got the special one for you.
Special.
Ah, raspberry.
Are you assigning CCs?
Oh, I hadn't done that yet, no.
Don't forget your runes.
Got mine on.
We're still kind of heals heavy. Faye, would you mind switching?
Okay.
Running 6 with 20 people is kind of high for this fight, I feel like.
Faye, do you lose your,
If
do you lose
Colada
your
went
faction and
Shadow,
switch?
then you'd have
You
2
don't-
Master Spells, which is nice. But I don't know how you guys have been doing.
We've been running it with
They've been
Shaman
having me
Dispel and Priest Mass Dispel. But
Faye, do you lose your flask when you do that? When you change
No.
specs?
No,
Okay.
you shouldn't.
I'm good.
No, you shouldn't lose your flask. You might lose Paladin buff, but
We don't have any
we don't have
paladins,
those
though.
anymore, do
Oh,
we?
Spicy's
Yeah, we
here
do.
now.
Good,
We have
Donna.
one.
She can't
That's
do it.
spicy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
she's not
tanking.
DPS.
Yeah, Spicy just got on, so we didn't have one before that.
Pucky, were you with us last weekend when we did this?
No.
You might want to explain, John, what we're doing then, so he understands.
Are you?
He's
just
probably
doing
already done it, but
trapping them, or what are you?
yeah, we're trapping the ones and trying to burn and bringing everything into the middle and trying to burn through.
Okay.
We're zerging through phase 1.
Okie dokie.
yeah, I'm sure you've already done the Zerg phase or Zerg.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't like the stress of it, but it works for
Oh,
some.
but
so-
we're all about stress.
We are?
I've been married to you for 22 years.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
ooh, that sounds
Oh,
like a
shots
couch
fired.
nap coming
Well,
up.
guys, I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, he's got a comfy couch.
It's my birthday
Thanks for
tomorrow. I
coming
can
to
say
raid,
whatever
guys.
I want.
I thought it wasn't your birthday tomorrow.
Just keep
I know
thinking
Shut up,
that,
Ann.
Fafford.
Trying to use things to your advantage now.
See, all he had to do is say happily married to you.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
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 Oh, Discord cut that out. I
No.
know I
You
said.
didn't say it off mic either, dear.
I'm not buying that because there is no pause in between the words.
You're heroing on the pull, right? Is that what you big? I don't think I was with you guys last week. Was I with?
So I don't
I
remember.
thought we were saving hero for phase 2.
Yeah, I thought it was
so
phase 2.
okay, just checking.
Okay, I don't remember.
I know
Yeah.
1 week, like 2 weeks ago.
If you're zerging, you do hero at the start.
Maybe that was 2 weeks ago. We did that.
I know we were initially saving it for phase 2, but I don't know. If we're gonna zerg it, it makes sense to hero phase 1, doesn't it? Just to burn
Yeah,
through
if you
it.
want to zerg it, you have to do it phase 1.
Because
Right, so phase 1 then.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's Dawn at?
Where's what?
There she is. It's looking for Donna to put a soulstone on her.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We heroing?
I didn't catch whether it was.
Yes.
Go to Moon with the ads that need to be dispelled, please. In phase 1.
Colada, you'll take first CD. Then Glory. What do we got? Ant. Cappuccino.
That's good, Lorelai.
Switch to Crusher.
Next hexes are coming up.
I think there's a second one spawning at Diamond.
Is it 40%? Yeah, so
There's another one at Diamond.
we're gonna have another crusher.
So slow DPS on Bazul then.
Get this blood hex.
Re-CC that.
Kill this blood hexer.
Him, Colada.
Aiming.
Move your circle to the outside. Oh shit. I didn't know you got aggro back.
I missed 3 with my mask.
We're in a really bad spot right now. Try not to hit the group with cleave.
Can we taunt the crop?
Not when we were in position, we were out of range. We shifted phases at a bad time.
I need 17 seconds for my mass. I have no.
It's a light.
Yeah, we got both tanks down. Open the door, let me out. We jumping?
Jump. Yep.
I put a brazier down.
Well, we res right here, anyways.
Yeah, there's really no need. We just jump right down.
Oh, okay.
What? Thank you.
It's a good thought, though.
If there's a second hexer, we're probably just gonna have to burn it down.
Thank you.
What's most we've gotten him down to?
We killed him.
No, we haven't.
No.
No, we haven't.
Oh, come on.
We haven't.
You didn't kill him when I was gone?
No. We didn't fucking make it to him.
You are in rare form.
All your fault.
No, I get it. This is a really frustrating boss.
We just didn't have the people to even come in.
Oh, we didn't read last
We
Saturday.
did.
That's what it was.
Right.
I was trying to figure out why didn't I?
Well, we tried.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember if I was I away? I'm like, I know I didn't raid. I remember now.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, bits and pieces. It's that age thing.
Did I miss food? No, that's still there. It's just a yak on top.
That's not a yak.
Whatever. It's still a big friggin'
mammoth.
elephant thing.
You know, that Hexer will die just from cleave damage without a problem.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Here.
Oh shit, Moon, right?
You're good. Right there's fine.
Okay.
It just keeps me from running all the way across.
No, that's fine. I was like, oh my god, I forgot where to go.
Just look for your favorite shadow priest. You'll be fine.
It was like hyper focusing. I probably wouldn't have found you, to be honest with you.
blood hex release. There we go.
Is it alright if I just back up from here? Okay.
Just so I can reach you.
Aiming.
Crusher coming out in 10 seconds, so you might want to
slow on
DPS
the
on
boss.
Zool.
Want to kill one of the hexers?
You'll get another hexer then.
There's a hexer by Moon. There's a blood.
Icker.
This is Crusher.
Glory. Trank, please.
There's another hexer up at Icar.
Two Ickers.
Can someone CC the second one by Diamond? Can someone re-CC?
Diamond?
This up again.
Yeah, mine
This up
is
again.
off cooldown.
Mine too.
Okay.
Somebody's got a.
Icar.
Alright, we're in a way better spot.
I'm down off the side.
Oh shit, I didn't see the third crusher.
Both blood hexers are up. Another Icar going.
Yeah, yeah, he hit the boss.
We have 2 healers down.
Can you take the boss, Donna?
There's 2 hexers up. They're gonna keep putting blood.
Shit.
Tranking.
Both tanks are down.
Yeah, we got tanks,
Alright, jump
healers,
off the edge.
DPS. The only one that was spared was Blinktron. Sitting there, standing there, nonchalant.
Icars have to be the #1 priority, and then hexers that are.
I feel like I should say thank you for the fancy feast, but then I feel like you're just calling me
Meow.
I mean, suggestions as in like, I mean, I think doing it the non-burn way is better just because we don't have the DPS to get it before the second hexers pop. But like, if you do it the non-burn way, I mean, it just ends up being a huge slog. At least you have hero for when he flips, and then you kind of have more control over when he flips. But it's just stressful either way.
Well, I assume you killed him several times.
Yeah. But I mean, there's two ways to do it. And if you can't get the hexers, if you are unable to not let that second set of hexers come out, there's just no point to doing the burn, because all you're doing is just creating stress. Like if you can't keep the two original hexers CC'd, like we were having problems with that, and that's not counting the second set.
Yeah,
Right.
who are the backup CCers?
I was helping a couple of times.
Yeah, you have hexes, sheeps, traps, and paralysis.
Yeah, I was trying, and every time I got a sheep on, somebody else had done it, and then vice versa. So I mean, it was constantly breaking. That was the big on that second hexer.
Well, I was just gonna ask if roots worked. No.
No, they still cast, and that's the problem.
Oh.
They're good for the Ickers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Typhoon
For the...
is best for Ickers, and
I always get yelled at when I use Typhoon.
And then stunning them when they're casting Congeal Blood is the best, because then you won't have any bloods at all. But the unfortunate side is you don't have a DK here who could grip, the hexer in to be killed closer. But
Casa.
But I mean, I would just stick to one strategy and just oof.
If we just get a double hexer, if we just collapse and kill the second hexer, I think that will be beneficial. But everybody's got to collapse on it and kill it, though.
Well, there's going to be two. What I mean is by second set means there's two.
No, I know what you're talking about, but sometimes they spawn at the same points where one's already CC. That's what I'm talking about when I say double hexer. Because that's what's causing the problems. Everybody's assigned to one area, and we can keep them CC'd, but it's when they double spawn in a location, then nobody attacks them, and they just keep sending Ickers.
Right, and that's what I'm saying about backup CCers.
Right, and with the back, and some people are going on them and breaking the CCs. They're getting CC'd for a second and then broke.
Right.
I think it'd be more prudent to kill them, just because that's less that we're going to have to pay attention to in phase 2, because we can't let them get loose in phase 2, or they're just going to heal them.
I think you're having a problem with strategies not being followed then. I mean, the whole point to the burn is to stay on Zool. And if someone has the capacity to take their target off of Zool to go over and DPS something that's a hexer, this isn't so much of an issue with DPS on the boss as much as just not fundamentally getting the strategy. Like, only the CCers should be touching the hexer.
Yes, I agree. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case all the time.
I think if we have to kill a second hexer, then we might as well just do the normal rotation, where you CC and then I go pick one of them and we kill that one and then move to the next one.
they keep spawning? I mean, as you're killing them, do they spawn more?
They spawn time.
Yeah. They each set of ads spawns at a set interval.
I apologize. I needed to step away a second. Did something? Was something?
No, not
picked?
really.
Okay.
We beat the boss while you were gone.
Oh, cool. Next time. Woo! But no, you know, it's just like which side do you want to make harder is really the choice of strategies. But like I said, if you can't prevent that second set from coming out, I don't know if it's really worth doing. But
well, then let's if we don't have the DPS to push through before we get a second set of hexers, there's no point in beating our heads against that. We might as well make the first phase harder and try and at least, because every time we've gotten into the second phase, we've wiped almost immediately, and I don't know if that's because we've had ads up or just not enough practice in it, but we're wiping like immediately when we hit phase 2, so we need to do something different.
Another option is to have a third tank for the phase 3, so you guys are able to like swap on 2 debuffs. Is that your plan the whole time, is to do 2 debuffs and then swap and then drop?
I think so. I think that was what the plan was, but I don't. Is that too fast of a swap?
Well, no, 2's
for
fine.
only 2 tanks.
It's just the downside is you still have a crusher you're dealing with.
Yeah, if we have the ads up, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like it's hard to find that clean window when, if anything,
To
there's
transfer into the
frogs.
next. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's finding that comfort, really. But I know in heroic, when you do the burn, you have 3 tanks just to make it easier.
Looks like Dizzy's volunteering spicy.
The ant just actually whispered me and said he could tank. Is that what we want to do? Is 3 tank it? I feel like I know it makes it easier to do it that way, but I don't feel like Blizzard designed the fight with the idea that they're gonna have to go with 3 tanks to get through it. I've always been against that personally. So,
but we have done.
That is a fair point. We did do that in Siege of Orgrimmar.
Anyway, I'm just throwing these out there. Like I'm not trying to like change your deals. But
so if we do with 3 tanks, you're thinking keep on the
well, you got
the first strategy where we're burning through, or
if you're not gonna, you're definitely not gonna get before the second hexer with 3 tanks if we weren't doing it with 2. But like, I don't mean that in a shitty way. I just like Spicy's your one of your big hitters.
Well, no, if we have ant switch, we have phase switch back to heals.
Right. And then, but the whole point of the third tank is to hold all the ads going into the transition so that the main tanks can just focus on the debuff thing and dropping, swapping and getting rid of them safely.
So then it would still be better to do it kill all the ads way instead of trying to Zerg them.
Well, if the Zerg's done right, you'll have more stuff dead. You won't have as much alive. But it's hard to. It's easy to sit here and plan this right now.
Yeah,
but it never goes that way. Whenever you get to 40% and a crusher's just now spawned, or
yeah, I get what you're saying. So how about this? Let's have phase switch back to heals and ant switch to tank, if you don't mind. And
okay.
I don't know. We'll just try it the initial way, and if we find we don't like it that way, we can change it from there. Let's just start small.
Why are we doing 3 tanks?
Tank the ads.
So the whole point for the third tank is when you do the swap, or whenever you get down to 40% in phase 2, you have ads and then a boss that needs to be swapped at 2 debuffs. If the crusher and all the crogs and everything are beating on the tank that's dealing with the debuffs, it makes it exponentially more difficult. The whole point of the third tank is to hold all those ads so that those 2 tanks can just focus on their job, which is taunt swap, drop the debuff, pick it up from the other tank when it's time.
I mean, we've done it on normal and heroic, and we've never done 3.
Absolutely. Every team has a different way of doing this. I could show you a list of like 17 different strats, but like the one you were just trying to do, truthfully, is not like the true burn strat. That's not it. The whole point is to get it down before the second set of hexers spawns. Otherwise, you have to have people dedicated to make sure they are CC'd and not breaking or not being a factor in the fight. I mean, I'm happy to dot everything here all night. So just pick something and see how it goes. Because every team has to have their own like unique way of doing it.
Yeah,
that it's their.
Let's see how this goes.
And what is this? Is this going to be hero in the beginning? Burn it down?
Let's do hero and burn. Let's try.
With 3 tanks?
Yes, with the 3rd tank manning the ads. Thought that's what we were just discussing.
Yes, 3rd tank takes the ads in the 2nd phase.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. We're doing the burn method with 3 tanks.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless there's objection to it.
No. I was confused. I thought we were going to agree to do it the quote unquote.
We'll see how this goes.
Don't we have less DPS though now that with that?
Technically, no, because Ant was healing.
Yeah, but
Faye was DPSing.
Yeah, so hopefully his DPS is higher than mine.
But the idea is, I mean, so like we were still off on the timers. Like you can still find a sweet spot in the timers. Like, and that's where this fight like lives and dies is add timers and when they spawn and making things happen. Like we're still not going to get this down before the second hexers. Like that's still not going to happen here. So that means that CCers have to be on point. They have to realize hexers are spawning. Oh, it didn't spawn at square. Well, that means that I should be looking to see where it did spawn. And I mean, there's a lot of moving parts.
Okay. So then I agree. We're not going to get it. If you put it that way, we're not going to get it down before the second set of hexers, even if we have Vance switch. So then let's do it the normal way, and we'll kill hexers one at a time as we go through. Correct?
Yeah, you save hero for when he does flip to use that hero to burn the ads down that are up. I mean, like I said, it'll be more of a slog, but you'll have more control.
All right, sounds good. Let's do that. Let's do the normal. Donna will pull the bloods, and we'll attack the bloods method.
Yeah, I'll call out the one I'm pulling.
But this opening bit, you don't have to, like, all these things will get cleaved to death. Like, there shouldn't be a reason to hit anything but Soul in this opening.
That one did not die near as fast because of the air.
I had faith.
I was trying.
You're good.
Go in for square first. Triangle.
You're good there. I'll dispel it. You're good. Just.
Thanks.
Oof, we didn't want to do that there. The hero happened.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even see it go off.
I'm not
Looks
sure.
like drums.
Well, hey, maybe it'll be the right way.
Square again.
We've done it before, and oopses.
Hey, I never lit myself on fire on accident.
No, we're talking about Faffard, not you.
We can light Fafford on fire?
Sadly, you
Anytime.
can only light yourself on fire. Not
Triangle.
Hitting him a lot.
Oh gosh, it missed. Sorry.
I was going to transition at about 6%, which is, you know, actually good. So, should probably push the boss.
Dispel went off a half second.
Hexers are in 10. 5. We're going to be really close. But these could be the ones that you just CC if we if they do
Taunt
oh, he's
Crusher
crazy.
Ant.
What?
Oh,
Just leave him CC.
Yeah, just leave him CC'd, burn the Crusher down, and just tanks take the boss out-ish so you can drop your pool.
Alright, Donna, I'm gonna taunt the boss out. You go drop your...
On the outer side.
Yeah. Don't stand in front of the boss, guys.
Are you facing him to the outside?
Yes.
Above him.
Help us.
Oh, I'm off.
Alright, I guess I'll go this way.
I don't recognize voices. The person that jumped off, did you have a CC?
I'm up again.
No.
I need help dispels.
Trank Glory.
Phase Feared.
What are you
Spell
at?
Aqua.
Alright,
Need help with the dispel.
I got the boss. No I don't.
Remember to re-CC.
I've got him, Donna.
You got him now?
Yes, I've got him.
Faye. Trank, please.
Trank.
I got him.
Okay.
Dispels.
Tranking.
I got him, Ant.
Burn him, burn him.
I hate
Nice.
this so much.
Jeez. Finally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We found our strategy.
Yeah, the oops.
Pop hero
That
at
worked.
70%. Yeah, it works every time.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't be
Was that
standing in
it?
the middle. Don't be
Was
Get out
that
of the middle.
me
Get out of
that
the
hit
middle.
drums?
I don't
standing
know.
in the
To see.
God.
It's really near something else I use, and I was like, oh, that wasn't me.
Nice job, everybody. That was
Very
awesome.
nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Pocky.
Yep, definitely.
Can I give this flask to somebody so we can give it to my warrior if it's anybody if has an open flask spot? That'd be awesome.
I do. Where are you?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
That was both Tap and Jelly.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Can you pause it up, please?
Yeah, when you you can push that center console. Nobody's standing in the middle, but as soon as you jump down, you'll end up starting the encounter. So don't jump down, unless you want to see the encounter.
By yourself.
As we're waiting for you.
Yeah, right.
I hate this fight.
Is that what it was all taken? We were waiting for Faffard to come back before we killed him. Oh, and we get to rub it in Epistle's face too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Much love and gratitude.
And it wasn't my birthday.
Do we want to go ahead and take our break at this point?
Yeah, we'll take our break now before we go down.
Right. Do you want to get him summoned first?
The platform. Yeah. Don't fall in the hole.
Whoa, that
jump
looks
in
really
the hole.
cool.
What?
I don't want to jump in there.
Don't follow a rogue.
That's what we get to do.
Do not jump down.
All right.
I'm going to.
I don't want to.
Oh, you're gonna get
Then
Bucky
you
back
will be
first.
the only one up here.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. His
I'm right
load
here.
times are
I jumped down.
ridiculous.
I'm good. I'm safe.
That's where you want to jump down to, actually, so that you don't die.
I know. I've done this.
Well, I know you know, but I was just telling everybody else.
Oh, right there, yeah. I'm not taking a chance because I would just luck out. And...
Just don't jump the second time because then you pull the boss.
I did it. Alright, are we taking a break or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
Do you want to put a timer up or?
I think
just
they're
did.
waiting for my slow load timers. Jesus. There we go. My apologies.
I've had that too. I just thought it was my computer or something.
It might be. So Bellular actually put out a non-negative video for a change, and he talked about the FPS fixes that they're going to make so that your video the system will actually the game will actually run on all the cores you have, which that's why WoW can
It's such a resource hog
game. Yeah,
sometimes.
well, it's such an old game, but it still runs slowly. Is for that reason. It's so frustrating. Oh, I gotta find Tap. Oh, she's AFK. Oh, I'll get her later. But yeah, so all right, I'll be right back.
Does everybody know the fight, or do we have to explain?
I don't know if I understand it completely.
Shit blows up, everybody dies.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I've done
Honestly, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting us to get him down. I'll be the pessimist here. I really wasn't expecting that.
I'm so glad we did. That was nice.
It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Except it sucks.
Said, I mean, every group has its way of doing it. You just
Yeah,
gotta-
he did nail that on the head. There's every group has a different way of doing shit.
So
Yeah, and then on your group comp too makes a difference. You know, like we have Death Knights in our group, so they just grip the shit out of everything, and then other
Yeah.
groups don't.
We
But sometimes
lost that
that's
when
not
we
helpful. I will have to say.
So that means we have to retank it from here on out.
Do we need to?
Big donors. This is how we get screwed.
Matt
Rosendale took big
That
money
was
from
the only
insurance
strategy
industry,
other
and
than
insurers raised rates by 23%.
I guess
He called it
Gahoon
reason.
might, but I don't even think
Rosendale works for
Ben.
them,
Gahoon
not
does
for you.
what, a third tank?
I don't think he
I'm
needs
Hazel,
three
and this is a
tanks.
guide to
I don't think
Gahoon.
he's
Gahoon
ready.
an old deer on
This one's actually pretty
If
easy.
Gahoon let him just
Yeah,
chill
I just
down
gotta
here, the
look up
least
what
he
I
could
need
have
to
done was
do.
give him a nice sweater to keep him busy.
I hate
The
it.
key features of the Mithrax fight are Annihilation and Existence Fragments. Pretty much all of the mechanics will apply Annihilation stacks if they hit you, and some of them are unavoidable. That will reduce your health over the course of the fight, as well as dealing increasing ticking damage. When you get Annihilation stacks, you spawn Existence Fragments nearby. These kinda look like gumballs, and you'll see them popping up everywhere. Run through fragments to eat them and reduce your Annihilation stacks. Because you can eat anybody's gum and anybody can eat yours, you can leave them for people that need them more. Basically tanks. If it really comes down to it, you can even purposely stand in mechanics to spawn extra orbs for the tanks to use. And even if that wasn't your plan, say that it was. We start in phase 1, and our tank mechanic of the day is Essence Shear. It's a frontal cone that hurts and prevents you from generating fragments for 30 seconds. That's a good time for a tank swap. Like usual, if you're not tanking, you shouldn't be in front of the big boy. Obliteration Blast fires at a big shadow bullet that you need to dodge. He'll face a direction and wind it up for a few seconds, which gives you plenty of time to step out of the way. Imminent Ruin is a debuff that'll go on to a couple of people and do damage over 12 seconds. When it expires, it does raid damage with a distance drop-off and puts Annihilation on anyone within 12 yards. If you get Imminent Ruin, you just want to run it far away. Go find yourself a nice wall and give it a hug. Oblivion Sphere is a cool one. These big spheres will spawn near players, mind control them, and start stacking up Annihilation on them. To break them out, you need to actually kick them away from the orb. You can do that with knockback spells, or doing damage will nudge them back a bit. If you're damaging someone out, use lots of small, quick attacks, and anyone helping should all be attacking from the same side. During this phase, everyone should be spread out at least 5 yards-ish so that fewer people are in range of any one orb. When people are knocked out, it does do some raid damage with Crashing Oblivion, so talk to your healers and stagger the knockouts if the raid is badly damaged. Around 75%, we get our first phase 2. The boss becomes shrouded in Oblivion Veil, which makes him not worth hitting this phase. Instead, there will be plenty of ads to play with. He'll channel Zalzaix's Awakening, which does damage, spreads some Annihilation, and spawns Oblivion Spheres around the room. If anyone gets caught in those, help them out. You'll need to watch out for Obliteration Beam in this phase, which is just a huge garden hose of damage. It's got a big radius and a decent length windup, so don't be in front of it. That's just embarrassing. Visions of Madness will spawn and cast Mind Flay. You can stun those to stop the cast, and other than that, just nuke them down. The Mind Flays hurt quite a bit and also slow you down, which makes it tough to eat your existence fragments and dodge stuff. We also get big ads in this phase with the Inraki Destroyers. They have the critical mass buff, which makes them very OP if they're within 40 yards of each other. Tanks should take them to opposite sides if they want to live. Those will cast Void Volley, which is interruptible. There's nothing else that takes regular kicks here, so you may as well. Finally, they also have Essence Shear, which you'll remember from phase 1. That's basically the gist of it. You'll flip back and forth between phases 1 and 2 until you finish the fight. Once you step up to Heroic, there's one more thing to deal with, and that is Essence Shatter. At 20% health, he basically locks up all your gumball machines so that there's no more generating existence fragments. That's very mean of him, and might be a good point to consider a Bloodlust. So that is Mithrax the Unraveler in Uldir. Thanks for watching! If this video helped you out,
That's for who's back from break.
You're good.
You can move the star. I'm talking to Donna.
Oh, it's fine. You get the gist. You want them to be far away.
It's really not a bad fight.
No worse than the one we just came from?
Oh, it's so much easier. I mean, not to get anybody's hopes up.
It's predictable.
Yeah.
The last fight is so haphazard.
Yeah.
The first time I killed this next boss that we're about to go into, I had no idea what I was supposed to do, and we did.
Okay. So are we heals heavy for this fight with 6?
No, there's a lot of damage going.
Okay. So then we'll just leave it as is, I guess.
So if I get, like, I'm a mage, so if I get the debuff where I'm rooted, can I ice block?
You have to get knocked out of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a trap.
So, like, Jell, are you Frost or you're Frost? Perfect.
Frost.
So you can ice. As soon as you see somebody get mind controlled, you'll see like their bars change to like an enemy bar. Just ice lance them, and it'll knock them out. Don't glacial spike them if you're using that, because that roots them. So you don't want to do that. But ice lance them out of it. Golden.
Okay. I'll try to remember.
I would say always shoot them north, so we don't have people firing at them from all directions, and they just keep getting ping pong.
But if you have Ring of Peace, that's a really good one. DK grips.
Oh, I'll go first.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, rub it in.
So what's this Oblivion Sphere? Is there something we need to do about that?
Yeah, so
it's under the healer thing.
Mind controlled while they're in there. That is the one I'm thinking of, right? Oblivion Sphere is the mind control.
Yeah, because they're charmed.
Yeah.
Yes, Oblivion Sphere.
In the
That's the one that we were just talking about. That people have to be knocked out.
Oh, okay, that was that one.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing that you're going to want to worry about is picking up the little green balls so that you don't have as many stacks of the debuff as possible, and then you want to avoid his cone because he does it all the time.
The stacks of the debuff lowers your health pool. If you have 4, that's a good number. We don't want to use them all up because the tanks are going to want them.
We're going to need them.
Yeah, come phase 3, they don't spawn anymore if I remember right, unless that's heroic. I don't remember anymore. But
that's heroic.
If you have 4, you're fine. You'll be good. But
once you start going over that, then collect them and only collect the amount that you need.
It won't let you collect anymore if you don't need it.
Do you run over them and you have to actually
just run through them?
Okay.
It's heroic. They stop generating at 20%. At least that's what the Dungeon Journal says. So.
And we will start out 3/4 life because we do take fall damage. So have fun, healers.
All right, depending on how you enter the fight.
How shall we enter the fight?
I'm not going to the ground. I'm going to charge in.
That might be an exception.
I was thinking Divine Shield.
Izzy, we did a ready check if you are all tabbed. Fafford.
Did we decide if are we splitting groups based on what group we're in? For
I don't know.
It's kind of hit and miss. You don't need to, but if you wanted to maximize DPS on one of them, just put 2 DPS on the other one just to help with silences. But I think they'll die quick enough. You might as well just see how it goes before you.
Yeah, let's see what happens, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do from there. I guess
I'm ready.
There will be a lot of little lads that spawn. That is normal, right? The little lads spawn in normal too. The mirror images.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
they do.
I don't know. This is the first time I've pulled this.
Yeah, Visions of Madness. It'll be a little copy of people, and those just be killed once the big ads. So once the big ads are dead, just kill all the little ads. Silence them all the time. Kill them. Then get on the big boss. Okay. You should see the fight this time. And I mean, I've seen people hero all over the place in this fight. I don't think it makes a huge deal. Really.
All right. Let's try it.
Is he back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jump on 1, right?
Yeah.
4.
Everybody has levitate.
Wait,
so...
3, 2, 1, then jump, or 3, 2, 1, jump?
That answer your question?
Oh, that looks so pretty.
3, 2.
Ooh, till you get down here.
3.
When you get imminent ruin, just run away.
We need blown up thing.
Well, had I already gotten hit by?
Well, yeah, you guys need to spread out. You can't be grouped up.
Yeah, put range 5 out. Always be 5 yards.
Well, it's the way when you have the floaty thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't levitate. Just let us all jump down because that's literally what just wiped us all.
Because you take almost no fall damage when on this fight.
Oh, I took half my life.
If I use Soulstone, is it going to be a problem?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't be down there. He'll attack.
I immediately die.
Okay, so yeah, no more levitate, please.
So what killed me there? I'm confused.
We were all so together because of levitate,
Oh,
Then
so
when he
it's just
casts
doing
Oblivion
a
Spear, it just
matter of
literally
Yeah,
just...
because the minute you hit him, he starts casting, and we haven't hit the ground yet.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, we usually have our tanks go on like 2, and then we go on 1, and we don't use levitate.
Okay,
But that's everybody's got their own.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, feast now.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did the levitate thing too, and then everybody was like, "Why did we keep?" I'm like, "Because we all landed in the same spot." So then we were all around the edge trying to figure out different angles. I'm like, "Let's try no levitate." So I try no levitate, and we don't take or minimal when you land.
Yeah, you don't take the damage you would take for falling that far.
Don't forget to reflash.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I just forgot before I
Me
switched
too.
specs.
Pucky, Ring of Peace, your intent was to knock people out of the Oblivion circles? Okay. I've not done this on my monk yet, so...
I didn't know that.
You drop a Ring of Peace down, pushes them out. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. I just have not done this on my monk yet, so I have to get used.
Lucky,
Good to know.
Should I summon my water elemental before we go down?
Oh, I don't remember. You might have to resummon it, but might as well try it out right now. And then Typhoons for Druids is really good for this too, just so people don't have to be like hit to get knocked out.
Is it Thunder Wave or Thunder Shock for Shaman? Would that work too?
Does my Thunderstorm do it?
Yeah.
How close do you need to be for that though?
10 yards.
That circle.
Well, so the range thing, the reason why we're spread, it doesn't happen on a whim. It doesn't happen randomly. It's on a fixed timer, so.
Isn't it when you hit the circle of the Oblivion Sphere? Doesn't that also mind control you? So 10 yards might not be far enough to.
It's worth a try.
It's worth a try, but.
Typhoon is good for 15 yards.
How many yards is a yard?
How many yards?
Tanks are going on 2, you said?
3, 2, 1. 3,
Aiming.
2, 1.
5 yards remaining.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
If you get imminent ruin, you're going to want to go away.
Blow mommy out of that circle.
2, 1.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
I need help. Thank you.
Beware.
Whoa.
3, 2, 1.
Can we get Donna up?
3.
Yep. As soon as I can reach her, there she is. Oh, you got
Don't
her.
forget to fall.
Did they get you out? Didn't look like it got you.
No, I'm not out.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Mommy, grab some green stuff.
Beware.
I don't know if you have it or not.
Annihilation stack. It's Annihilation
has 12.
Yeah.
8. Actually, a lot of you have 8. So
6s.
Every green orb you collect removes 2.
Beware. 3, 2.
You're going to be phasing in about 10%. He's going to go to the middle of the room. You're going to want to spread out. And then once a new set of orbs comes, then you get on the boss, or the mini boss.
Beware.
And you still have to dodge.
You get me out.
2, 1. 3.
He's going to phase in about 5%.
1.
Did you get out?
Beware.
Yeah. I'll take it back now.
3, 2.
Maybe not.
1. 3.
Trank Glory.
1.
And
6s, please. Thank you.
keep spread out just a little bit longer. It's gonna be a big boom as soon as that cast is done, so you should do a healing thing. Okay, now get on these ads.
Trank Faye.
Everybody close.
Lorelai and Mommy are stuck.
Yep. I got pushed into it.
The destroyers are on each other, and that's not good. They need to be separate.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have both, Donna.
Lorelai, did you get out?
Beware.
Tranking.
There you go.
I'm
Nope, they're back.
stacking.
They're stacked again.
Nah, it's because Donna got mine controlled. Yeah.
Lorelai still needs out.
It's really important that we all focus the same direction for knocking them around. I don't know if you guys noticed, but people are getting bounced.
The ads spawn in the same place every time? Out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do they? I don't know. That's what I was asking.
I believe so.
I think they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
The ads just...
From what I can remember.
Alright.
I don't think we ever had to readjust, really. We maybe a little here, but it's in those, like, hollow area that, like, kind of... one.
Do those spheres go away, or do they just keep adding and adding and adding up?
What fear?
Spheres, the big blue.
Oh, the spheres? They'll go away after each phase, but they'll be there until the intermission's done. And then it'll be a fresh map to fill up with spheres again. What's up, Doc?
Can we have the rest of the bus, please?
You dropped the feast, but you didn't eat the feast?
Oh, sheesh. Shame on me.
Do you need a flask yet?
Yes.
Gotta find. Fair deal.
We good?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Sixes, please.
Beware.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit! That spawned on top of me too.
And lower line.
Thank you.
And you can just drop that ring of peace like right square on it.
Oh, in the thing itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if there was one or two over there. I was just like, or.
I have like 8 annihilation on me.
Suck up those little green balls.
Yeah, I went after them, but they were gone.
Oops.
Face stuck.
Lower line.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2,
Thank you.
1.
Trank Glory.
Oh, stuck again.
And Faye.
Beware. 3.
Thank you.
2, 1. 3, 1. Beware. 3, 2.
Got phase and 5.
3, 2, 1.
Trank Faye.
Lower line.
Tranking.
Beware. 3.
Make sure you spread out a little bit. Comes the next set of orbs.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
This is a good phase for the tanks to pick up the balls.
Beware.
Comes a beam you gotta dodge.
Donnie, you got a few right behind you.
Beware.
You've got 24 stats.
There's another beam coming.
Beware.
Tranking.
Another beam.
Beware. Beware.
Face down.
3, 2, 3, 1, 2.
I don't want to mop up these ads.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I got beams all over me. I'm in a sphere.
Beware.
Right by the boss.
2, 1.
Want one up?
I can't do anything.
Got a lot of these visions up.
You guys get me out.
There's your third.
Thank you. No, not out yet.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3,
I can't heal when I'm in this thing.
1.
Yeah, it's a white.
Yeah, there's nobody alive. So you're.
Yeah, but I've been in this for a while.
Beware.
Not that we wouldn't have liked,
wouldn't
but
have been-
yeah. I know, I was just saying, I thought it wouldn't have mattered. But
Well, nobody could get you out. That's why.
Yeah, because melee can't really do much to help out with that.
Mind Flay got me. What's up with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they have to be
Yeah.
killed quick and interrupted.
Okay, so that just we weren't killing the visions fast enough. That's what.
Yeah,
I mean.
and what happens is, okay, so when you have the ad phase, the more people are spread out, the farther away those things will pop up. I know we had a lot of Oblivion balls down, but if you stay closer, even ranged to the big ad, then you can better cleave them sometimes. It really depends. Like, we had a lot of Oblivion balls all over, so that, makes it kind of tough to get.
Okay, I think that's what the confusion was then. only spreading at the beginning of the phase.
Yeah, it's just for the initial sphere to come down, or like right as that second intermission starts. After that, you can clump together, and it's actually preferable to be on top of the big ads, so that melee can cleave and range can cleave on all those little ads that are there.
And then you'll have less of them spawning, because we had them spawning in the Oblivion Circle, and melee can't walk in there and get them really. If they're like right in the middle, they're really kind of hard to range wise to beat
Plus,
up.
it'll be easier to heal when we're grouped up because everybody's like all over the place. It's hard to read folks too.
So the mind play is the one that you need to call out, because I know I've gotten some people out, and they've just called, but that was the first time that I've gotten that. So that's the one I need to be
Mind plays
attacked.
from the little ads.
So you have to kill the little ads to get it off?
Yeah, Mind Flay is from the little ads. The Oblivion Sphere is the one where it mind control.
Okay.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2,
Glory.
1.
Phase in about 3%.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in a sphere. Oh, no, I'm not. Now I am. Now I'm even worse.
3, 2, 1.
I'm getting knocked between two of them. Thank you.
Beware.
I used Ring of Peace.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3.
Alright, be spread out just for the beginning part. 3 seconds.
2, 1.
1. Alright, bust me out and then you guys can group up. Please. Thanks.
I
Comes
don't
a
think
beam.
my attacks help get people out of the circle.
Beware.
I think it has to be a physical attack.
Make sure you're kind of standing grouped up together. So all you guys that are around these big ads, we're gonna have ads here in about now.
Beware.
Yikes. That hurt. Tranking.
Beware. Beware. Three.
Spread out.
3, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm stuck. Thank you.
Let me get Donna up.
Beware.
No.
Not yet. Nope, someone's got her. Yep.
Another Bob.
3, 2.
We still have ads.
6s.
Beware.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the sphere. Thank you.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Hemisphere.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3.
Get out. Is that out?
Yeah.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
May want to consider once the big ads come out, and we can attack them to hero then in the second phase.
I need people with physical attacks to help get people out of the orbs. My attacks don't get them out.
Beware. 3,
Like hunters.
1. 3, 2, 1.
Jelly.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Lorelei. Thank you.
Beware. 3,
Second phase soon.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Spies.
Gonna be grouping up on them. Yeah, okay.
Mommy's done.
Big ad. I'd say we should hero.
Drinking.
Beware.
You guys be grouped up on these big ads, so all the little ads spawn together. Watch out for beams.
Tranking.
Beware. Beware.
Go collect some orbs, Donna.
Beware.
Oh, Evobo's in the thing. Thank you.
Just finish up these ads.
2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
Sphero and Jelly.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Hemming.
Farron, Evobo.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I'll leave it in Spirit and.
Beware. 2, 1.
Hope.
3, 2, 1.
I hope we have hope.
Him of hope.
Lorelei. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Shit, Donnie, you got hit with that too.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Gonna need a big CD for that.
Did you do your symbol of hope?
Yeah, I already called it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it down.
I'm stuck.
Beware.
Ugh, can't get out. Thank you.
Can I get an external?
3, 2, 1.
I don't have one.
I got one.
Alright. Okay. I was trying to get a close.
Face stuck.
Beware.
I got him.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2,
Drinking.
1.
Holy shit.
Oh, Lorelei, and I've got this thing.
Yeah.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Do we want to bring someone up?
You guys don't want to be standing by me.
Yeah, watch the frontal cone, guys. Reposition the boss a little, maybe. There's not much we can do.
We got
Aqua's
Just focus on the boss.
3, 2.
Aqua's still.
Yeah, my attacks don't help.
Thank you.
2%.
Beware. 3, 2.
Aqua got herself stuck.
Guys, nice.
Awesome. Couldn't even figure out how to get to him at that point.
Very cool.
Ooh, and I
Just
got
release right here.
Mass incoming.
Yeah.
You don't need a res, just release.
Yeah, you do.
Nice work, guys. Is there a bunch of trash before the next boss?
You just gotta hit
No,
these.
it's just this, but
Do we want to
Can I
make an
just
attempt
put it out there? I
Mhm.
really like running the orb.
Looks like there is an offhand up for roll. A codex of imminent ruin.
Epistle's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, but this fight is gonna take a little while for us to get used to.
it'd be
We
great
gotta
to
find
find another
Well,
warlock.
we got him down the first night we did him.
Yeah, just the fact that we
well,
got these two bosses
Gahoon's a
down.
little bit more complex of a fight.
Any other
Yeah.
rolls?
1 second. Sorry, I'm looking.
Let's see. Mommy's gonna be good on this one.
Monks are the best. One of the best. Hunters are good.
Remedy's going to be really fun on this one.
Priests are good with it, especially with Leap of Faith and their aid.
Sixes get it then? Nobody else is rolling.
It looks like Sixes got it.
Got sixes.
Thank you.
I have an alt warlock, but she's not 120 yet. Is that good? Would that be good for you?
Yeah, that would be good for me.
Oh,
got a
no.
warlock, but I don't know if
Oh,
I'm gonna bring it.
shoot. It's doing that thing again. I have a two-handed, so it won't let me trade offhands. That doesn't make
that
any
slot
sense.
was
Oh,
that.
that sucks.
Yeah, that's why I keep extra gear in my bag so that, like, when that happens,
Well,
I should be able
if
to
it's
trade it.
I think she's gotten a 940 before, but that regardless is she
Yeah, you
hasn't
gotta-
picked up a 950.
Right.
Where are we going? How do
We
Down
have to
the
run
tunnel.
through this crap.
If the
we
stuff's
have
on
to
the
not
ground, just
don't step
moonfire.
on
It's
the-
just going to slow you down.
Just hit the
Okay.
assist with the range thing, and it'll.
It'll
dry
shrink.
down.
Do we jump? Oh, I guess we
Mhm.
do. I'm just following you guys. Ooh, what's that thing you can press?
Takes you back
If
to
your
the
friends
beginning.
jump off the cliff,
Oh,
would you?
okay.
That's a
I'll
nice
go with
mount on the
Aqua
wall.
on one side. Aqua and I can do one side. Be team one.
I mean,
I have no idea what you guys
so
are talking about.
people run two people, like two on one side when you have a warlock portal. Well, we obviously have one warlock portal, and that would be on the left side. So sixes, if you want to come up here, I'll show you where to put your warlock gateway.
If you look over here on the side tap, you see how there's little offshoots that you can run up with what looks like 3 teams have to be ready to run. An orb will spawn right here, and you have to run it down to the end and drop it in the hole.
Drop it in the hole.
And if you drop it, then a different team has to take your place because you can't do it again.
It's like that dungeon where you have to run the eyeball.
What hole? What eyeball?
A lot of fun.
And then when
Do you
you
not do dungeons tab?
So the way this works, because we're going to be fighting down here, you're going to have a total of 6 teams, but you'll be able to double up on people later on. But you'll do one over here on the left, then you'll do one over there, then you'll do one more on this side. When the third one goes down, that's the end of phase 1. Gahoon comes out of the wall. Then you'll have the next 3 people have to do the same thing, one on this side, one on that side, and again on this side. Put the gateway on this side because you're going to be running 4 teams total on this side, whereas that side, you'll only be going twice. So on that side, you'll want to have 3 people, be a healer and 2 others.
I would send a Weebuo and a healer on the other side because the monks can just go down and clear them super.
Well, it's not so much the clearing. Like, monks are great because if they go early, they can drop their transcendence. So whenever the orb is given to them, they can get close, hit transcendence, and then be right up next to the drop box.
Oh, you make me have to think.
So
To find it on my toolbar. I'm like, I never use it. I'm like, where is it?
But warriors are able to solo aside if they have a warlock gateway. So on the left side, if you have the warlock gateway, you can solo aside if you do the right combination. But yeah,
Where's the hole?
It's
so
at the end.
Yeah, at the end of
so
the run.
when you so you have to clear all that, and then where's the ball drop up at the top? So
You
grab
just
the
have
ball.
to. It's like those cysts up there, Tap. You just had to attack them, and it reduces.
Ball. The longer you hold it, the slower you go until you eventually
Right.
stop.
AFK for 30 seconds.
So if you come up here on the left, you won't want to touch these cysts that are here. That's a waste of your time. You're going to pick up an orb, then you're going to, and even the people that are helping, you're going to take the gateway to the other side and start clearing those cysts, because that's, like the people that are not picking up or that are not doing the initial pickup, they will take the gateway, go as far as they can while hitting those cysts to allow free range of movement. And while that's going on, everybody else will be down here fighting the Dark Young and these little terrors. You'll want to tank the Dark Young over by those right 2 terrors that are over there that are clumped together. Tank him near there, because when he does his the burden or whatever the hell it.
Yeah, the dark bargain.
Yeah, bargain. You'll want them to be included in it. They'll hit harder, the terrors, but
Yeah, but
they'll
they
also
take more damage.
right? And they'll die quicker. So everybody will want to kill those 3 on that side and then loop their way around.
You want everybody to get 1 stack of Dark Bargain too.
Just 1 stack.
Just 1 stack. Yeah.
Because if you get 2, you get mind tripled.
How do you get the stack? You got to hit.
You stand in
You
the
stand in
air.
the circle with the Dark Young, the big abomination thing.
But that's not the necessarily hard part. So the hard part is assigning a team or teams in general, and then them getting used to doing this, because that kind of makes or breaks the fight, is this orb running. So
Well, Kara and I have done it before. So Aqua and Remedy. But you generally want to do a healer and a DPS on each team, from what I know.
yeah.
But I didn't.
Yeah, so what I usually would do with my teams is I have like one healer that's always on the left and another healer that's always on the right, and then like they wouldn't always take part in the orb passing as much as they would take part in the healing, and then like they can hit the stuff with a non-mana spell to keep the cysts low. But that's, everyone has their own different flavor. I'm really not looking forward to the right side. But I can tell you right now, we're going to spend the next 10 minutes setting this up. So, like, it's...
I would say just put 3 groups together just so they can attack it and just kind of see it. Because like you said, it's going to take 15-20 minutes to really get through it. But just to see it that way, some of the information has resonance the next time we talk.
How about we do this? Ant and Remedy Team 1, Aqua and another healer, team 2, another healer, and I don't know who's comfortable doing it, who's done it before.
You're gonna need at least 3 people on the right side because there's no Wowak gateway.
You don't need 3 people.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
send
cool.
a
2
if you
people,
send
do
a
it.
monk and somebody else, they'll be able to do it just fine. Like a monk and a priest on the right side.
Cool.
They'll be just fine.
Absolutely.
So Kalana
Okay,
and Weebelo
so-
on the right. For team, they'll be team 2, and then they'll be go on 4. Or I'm sorry, 5. Now, the way we've done it is the 6th orb doesn't go in until the boss is at 70%.
I would just say just do teams and just see. There's not enough time to really do it effective. That's my personal opinion.
I don't know. When I did it, we didn't even have healers go on the side until like the second part of the phasing because when the damage was just higher. But then again, it could have been makeup.
Yeah, if Zool was any indicator, every team does this different. Okay, so you already said the 3, right? The first 3?
Well, how about we do
You want to set
Remedy
the groups?
Ant for team 1 and 3. Weebuo and Colada will be 2 and 5.
They're still going to have
Am I
the
saying that
debuff.
right? I'm not saying that.
They're not going to be able to go with, if the first team's not going to be able to go to third, they're going to have a debuff.
Yeah, the first team can go again on 4 because we're not heroic.
So, as I've only done this on my druid, so I'm not familiar with the best way to do it on my monk. So I know you were talking about using transcendence, but where am I placing that
At the drop
in relation to? So I'm going all the way forward to the drop box.
Yeah, if you drop
and then back.
Yeah.
And then I'm
You'll have to take turns because you can only go so far. You'll have to throw the orb to each other. Even the monks can't make it the whole way by themselves.
Okay, how about this? Remedy and Ant will go 1 and 4. Weebuo and Colada will go 2 and 5. Mommy, because she has her dog form, and Glory, because he has his cat form, will go 3 and
You cut off.
So
So
yeah, you
are
lost
we
this after Mommy and Glory? We'll go.
tossing the orb back and forth?
You will, unless you can get there all the way by yourself, but with only one locked TV, you're probably not going to.
Okay.
So all the people I called, Remedy, Ant, Weebo, Colada, Mommy, and Glory, come up here to the left so we can see what we're talking about, okay? When the boss gets pulled, Team 1 needs to be up here. There's going to be an orb that spawns on this triangle. One person from the team needs to pick up the orb, while the other person clicks on this side, the lock gate, and goes through, and you're trying to clear the way all the way to the end of this corridor. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to run as far as you can, try and clear the stuff off the ground, and eventually you're going to stop and not be able to move. Your teammate needs to be ahead of you along the corridor so you can throw the orb. They have to catch it, and there'll be a yellow glowy spot on the ground. Both team members can see the spot. The person that threw then tries to play leapfrog and go in front of the other person to catch the orb at the end of the corridor. You put it into the wall. It's very obvious. It's a click. It's a casting animation. So teams 1 and 3. So Remedy Ant is 1. Mommy and Glory is 3. It's always going to be on this side. Colada and Weeboa, you're going to be on the right side. Same thing, just the opposite side of the room. So once the orb goes in from Team 1, Team 2 goes. Then once that orb goes in, Team 3 goes. And then we rinse and repeat. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm just trying to figure out how people use trans. So I'm saying I'm not getting
just spinning crane kick and just kill stuff as
yeah, when I have, well, yeah, that's when it's on. I have chi or energy.
All right. Well, let's give it a shot.
Okay, so Ant, I'll collect the orb. You go ahead and use the lock gate immediately and just go as far as. So, Mommy, you can stay down at the bottom until your team is time to go.
Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one.
If you have a silence, you need to be silencing these terrors.
You want to get close to the boss now and get to see this button. Now make sure you don't get another.
Oh yeah, and dodge those orbs.
Okay, I'm stuck.
Yeah, move those to the edge of the room.
Yeah, you went too far. Little closer. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay,
Also got that stuff.
You gotta run the boss over to the other edge. They gotta get the debuff.
I know.
How do you know if you have it? Is it going to be where the debuffs usually are?
Get in this if you don't have a debuff.
2, 1.
Dark
Or,
bargain. Okay.
Or
Move
like,
closer to me. Move to
Sorry,
me.
hidden people.
Right there.
Okay, go past me. Okay, I can throw
Strength,
it in
eh?
4 seconds. Team 2, Weeble and Colada, get ready. Go up the right side. Orb should be going in on our side.
3, 2, 1.
Orb should be ready for Team 2.
I just love those things. They look like desk buttons.
You're so cute.
Three, two, one.
Claudia, you have to go ahead so I can toss it.
Tranking.
Yeah, you'll get this down to where it's like 12, 15
Or you can
seconds.
toss it to me.
And if you
shit
don't catch it, yeah, it's like almost like a wipe if you don't catch it.
Well,
just
It's not a wipe. The other team just has to go. But you do need a backup team then if you're only running the 3.
Okay, so Mommy and Glory, go ahead and go up.
In DPS, you need to be on the terrors and cleaving the dark. Because we're getting too many of these terrors.
Yeah, they're getting pounded.
But it's about seeing it a little bit.
It's a wipe.
Yeah, yeah. At least we can see what it looks like.
This phase is all just killing the ads and maintaining the ads because Cahoon is not even out yet until we get the power matrices down. So it's just maintaining the ads. All the DPS should be on the ads.
I tried to zap you.
I know. It's cute.
I don't like.
We're done, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, see, the people that did the orb thing, it's not that difficult.
No, I'm just not used to doing it on my muck. I made it on druid.
Now, when these guys are up there, can we can't use their cooldowns for healing, or
Oh, when the
they're
healers
always
are running? No.
So okay.
Only
you,
while
everyone.
they're doing their orb, though. Because then after they do the orb, they just jump back down into the main room that everybody's in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Thanks, guys.